Hello my beautiful viewers, here on my channel James Higgins Open World. Well, here we are. We're on episode 7 of James Higgins Mysterious Universe. I'd like to thank everybody who's watched episode 6. It's done amazing. I'd like to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. So please keep watching James Higgins Mysterious Universe. This is episode 7. Right, what I'm going to tell you now, I'm going to tell you about a few ghosts in Cornwall in the UK. Cornwall is a beautiful county. I've been there about 20 times. It's absolutely beautiful. You've got Tintagel, King Arthur and all that sort of stuff. You've got ghosts. You've got Jamaica in. There's ghosts everywhere in Cornwall. There really is. It's an amazing place. It really is. And there's about 6 stories I'm going to tell you. Not just Cornwall, but this first one is set in Cornwall. Penzance to be exact. So just 1 second, and I will read you it. 1 second. Right, here we go. This is in Penzance, the lager thrower of Penzance. And I'm not joking, that's what it says. Here we go. In September 2003, a 4-pack of lager mysteriously flew across an island, Penzance Co-op in Queen's Square, and was captured on a security film. George, the ghost, as he was called by staff, had inexpensive taste. A 4-pack of Stella Artois had been captured on video inexplicably flying off the shelf and into the aisle. General Assistant Roger Smith had just closed the store at 10 p.m. when the spooky incident happened. It's very strange, he told the Cornishman at the time. 1 second, 1 second, I'll be back. Right, here we go. It's very strange, he told the Cornishman at the time. Just repeating myself there. This place has always had a spooky reputation, especially with paperwork being moved around. But this is the first time anything's been caught on camera. I don't personally believe in ghosts, but I was very confused by it at the time. Everybody was in the cash room. Roger initially thought it might have been a colleague messing around, so he reviewed the store security view and found what he saw strange, to say the least. The 4-pack came straight out. They didn't just fall straight down on the floor, but ended up a good 18 inches to 2 foot out of the aisle. They weren't on the edge of the shelf either, but quite a way back. It's not, 1 second, it's not trickery or any of the staff doing it. You'll just have to take my word for it. Overnight, the mystery deepened when the store security camera rang to say the alarm system had deactivated itself, although equipment recorded nobody doing so. Yeah. Since the visit, a medium, a friend of a member of staff, was invited to the store. They revealed that there was a presence on the shop floor, that he was just having a bit of fun, and they could next expect trouble with the power supply, tills, and office computer. Lo and behold, on the next day the power in the co-op went down for 30 minutes, while this must be the power supply co-op, SWEB, and Western Power reported no problems or repairs in the area, and shortly after the electricity came back on. A till went nuts before sorting itself out, added Roger. The staff here are convinced we are not alone. We're just waiting for the office computer to go off now. Agents Mulder and Scully should probably be called. Agents Mully and Scully are fictional characters from the TV series The X-Files. Which one's The X-Files? That's what they're on about there. Isn't that, whoa, eh? Isn't that spooky? Here on my channel, James Higgins Open World. And this is James Higgins Mysterious Universe episode 7. We'll be back in 1 second. Don't switch off. Welcome back. Just 1 second, I have a little drink. You don't mind? I like to give it a cosy atmosphere when I'm doing these. You know, a homely atmosphere, so I like a drink. Not an alcohol. I don't drink alcohol really, apart from the odd shandy here and there. That's a cup of coffee. Anyway, I've got another great story for you. Right? This one is set in Cornwall as well. Willie Wilcox, the Ghost of Polperro, and that's in Cornwall. In June 2015, the Cornish Guardian reported how holidaymaker John Dyer Jr. captured a snap in Polperro appearing to show a shadowy figure at the back of a cave where legend has it notorious smuggler Willie Wilcox is said to have died. Oh, no. Mr. Dyer said at the time the first image is the original picture I took of the cave straight from my phone. The ghostly image is quite clear without it even being zoomed. The second is a picture of my father took at the second picture is my father took at the same spot just after. We visited Polperro for a week, sometimes more, every year since I was born in 1981 through to 2002. It was great to see the old sights again, and even more seeing possibly the pirate ghost of Willie Wilcox, a story which as a child equally fascinated me as it did scare me. One second. Folklore says that Willie disappeared while hiding in the area's labyrinth caves, and now his spirit walks among them. Bloody hell, eh? Bloody hell. 1 second, we'll get back to it. No, sorry, that's the end of that story. Well, you've had two great stories there in Cornwall. Whoa, eh? Don't I do good for you, eh? I'm searching out all these stories for my series, James Higgins, Mysterious Universe, Episode 7. Episode 8 will be out at Christmas week. That'll be all Christmassy, Christmas angels and all that sort of stuff, but carry on watching James Higgins, Mysterious Universe, Episode 7. I'll come back. Thank you very much. Right. I found some more stories here from Cornwall. Now, Footsteps in the King's Head, this is called. Keep watching. Here we go. In November 2011, Paranormal Investigations came up with some remarkable evidence as to how Bodmin Moor was a major place as far as supernatural phenomena were concerned. A night investigation made by a team of just 4 at the King's Head Old Coaching Inn at 5 Lanes produced a remarkable sound recording. The team had gone to bed around 3 a.m, but the tape recorded at 3:20 a.m. picked up the sound of heavy footsteps moving across the carpet floor, or bedroom number 3, an unoccupied double bedroom with a haunted reputation. There was also a strange clicking noise like an old-fashioned latch being lifted. Moreover, the footsteps did not sound like someone walking on carpet. Reportedly heard repeated tapping on the window, but when she went to the window there was nobody there. Bloody hell. On an early investigation, their medium made contact with the spirit of a young woman, Peggy Bray, whose family ran the inn during the 1700s. She apparently still frequents the King's Head as an apparition strolling in the hall on the first floor. They also heard that Sir Bevel Grenville, a royalist commander in the Civil War, dined here and stayed overnight. Unbelievable, isn't it? Eh? Unbelievable. Eh? Another little story there for you here on my channel, James Higgins Open World, and my series, James Higgins Mysterious Universe, Episode 7, which you're watching now. Well, there's some more stories to come. Yeah, so keep watching. James Higgins Mysterious Universe, Episode 7. Here we go. Got 2 little mini ghost stories here for you. 3 ghosts of Boscastle. Boscastle, if you remember rightly, was that one that got flooded. That massive flood they had down in Cornwall years ago. If you remember, cars zooming down the road, it being pushed by water and that. That's where. I'm not sure exactly where Boscastle is. You can probably tell me in the comments below. Is it West Cornwall, the East? I don't know. Right, anyway, here we go. 3 ghosts of Boscastle. Staff and guests at the hotel have reported seeing 3 different ghosts. A coachman walking through the halls of the hotel with the ghost of a little girl as well as an old lady who has been seen walking through walls and closed doors. Bloody hell, eh? Here's the next one. The ghost of Saint Neots. I'll spell it for you. I'm not even pronouncing this right. It's Neots. Church. Neots Church. The church is haunted by the ghost of Clark William Penfold, who was murdered in December 1356. His ghost has been seen in the graveyard and standing at the church altar. Bloody hell, eh? Eh? And here's another one for you. The Roche Rock. It's spelled R-O-C-H-E. Roche. Right? The site is linked to the story of Jan Tregeagle, who thrust his head through the east window in order to gain sanctuary from the hellhounds on his trail. Hellhounds, the hell. Anyway, there's a few more for you. Sorry about the pronunciation, so, you know, about there, but you get the picture, don't you? Just 1 second, I'll get another story. Welcome back. Well, here we are on my series, James Higgins, Mysterious Universe, episode 7. I've got a few more stories to tell you, and then that is it for episode 7 of James Higgins' Mysterious Universe. Episode 8, after that, will be out Christmas week. Yep, that's when it'll be out. Christmas week. It will be out. Yeah, so there's a fair bit of time to go, but it'll be a themed Christmas one, basically. Episode 8 of James Higgins' Mysterious Universe here on my channel, James Higgins Open World. Right, let's get this story underway. Right, here we go. Dorcas in St Agnes Mines. There is a well-known story in St Agnes of the ghost of Dorcas, a woman who committed suicide by throwing herself down one of the shafts of the Polbreen mine. The ghost was said to haunt the workers not only of Polbreen mine but other neighbouring mines where she apparently tormented the miners. This is how the story is told by Maurice Bisley in his 1954-55 book about St Agnes called Friendly Retreat. One mine, at least, in the St Agnes district is said to be haunted. Just 1 second, a minute. Right. Polbreen is situated at the foot of St Agnes Beacon, near the village, and in a nearby cottage once lived a woman called Dorcas. One night the poor creature lost her reason and threw herself down a deep shaft of the mine. Although her broken body was discovered and removed for burial, her spirit still remained in the mine, where it took a malicious delight in tormenting the industrious miner, calling him by name and alluring him from his work. Although no one is credited with having seen the ghost of Dorcas, her voice has caused much trouble, and indeed more than one miner is reputed to have had his clothes torn from his back by the spirit. On one occasion, Dorcas saved the life of a miner by calling his name so persistently that he left his end to find out who was calling him. Immediately he had moved, the roof of the level fell, and the spot where he had been working. The lucky miner ever afterwards declared that he had been saved by Dorcas, although the spirit has not been heard for many years. Even today there are those who have felt her presence when near the mine. Well, that was an interesting story, wasn't it? Here on my channel, James Higgins Open World, and episode 7 of James Higgins' Mysterious Universe. A little plug there. Right, let's just 1 second, I'll be back with another story here on my channel, James Higgins Open World. Here's another one, a little small one this one. Welcome back. Maud of Pendennis. Here we go. In the kitchen of Pendennis Castle, the spirit of head cook Maud is said to wait. The sound of horses' hooves, thought to belong to ill-fated horses eaten by their desperate owners, during the Civil War siege are sometimes heard. Bloody hell, eh? Even ghosts of horses. Bloody hell, eh? Here on my channel, James Higgins, Open World. Just 1 second and we'll be back. Cornwall. Well, here's another about UFOs. UFO. Get in there. Another little story. We've had all these ghost stories. Now let's have one about UFOs here on my channel, James Higgins, Open World. Right, let's get to it. Dude, in February 2015, the mystery of an unidentified flying object seen in the sky above Bude haunted Cornish residents. The UFO enthusiasts issued an appeal at the time to try to help identify the mysterious object photographed flying above Summerlees Beach. Many tried to identify the object, with some speculating it was a seagull, others claiming it was a drone. However, it was later revealed that it was in fact a radio-controlled seagull, in which had been fitted with a camera. An email from Van John was sent to the Cornish Guardian giving the details and apologised to anyone who had been caught out by the craft. 1 second. It read, "I can confirm that the UFO in the photo was my great uncle's Seagull RC drone. With a camera, the photos are above and during the flight of the Seagull before we crashed it upon landing on the cliff. Please apologise for the confusion. For us, thanks." Well, that little story had me too. That was good, that, wasn't it? Eh? Confused us all there. You know, as I was reading that, was quite good, wasn't it, really? Eh? If you want to see the picture of it, just Google it, you'll find it. Right. One more story now, and that's it for James Higgins' Mysterious Universe, Episode 7. Just 1 second. Right, well, here we are. Right, this next one is where I used to live, in Cheshire. I still live in Cheshire, somewhere in Cheshire. I'm not telling you where. It's having a bit of fun with you there. But I do live in Cheshire. Basically, it's my next door neighbour. My next door neighbour is my auntie. Well, she's my mum's first cousin. I always call her auntie. Well, people do, don't they? So, but anyway, in their house, which is next door to us, and we have an entry, they saw quite a few ghosts in that house. Quite a few, really. And as I said before, sometimes I'd sort of hear steps by the entry, you know. If you watch all my episodes about the entry, I mentioned that as well, but yeah, she's seen quite a few ghosts in that house. I've seen them coming running out sometimes, you know, in that house. Whether it was haunted, I don't know. And there was another woman who lived next the other side of me, because it was a block of 4 houses and an entry in the middle. She used to do that ghost writing stuff, like that, you know. And she had a really bad experience with it. Really bad experience. She's never done it again since. I don't know all the details about it, but I know she had all that signy stuff. And she had a really bad experience, freaky, you know. So she's never done it since, you know. Well, anyway, here we are. We're at the end of episode 7. I would like to thank everyone for watching this episode. And I hope you tell your friends about my channel, James Higgins Open World. And let's get James Higgins Mysterious Universe, all 7 episodes out there. Tell all your friends about it and get them watching it, you know. And send in those stories. I've had 1 so far, 7 episodes now. Please, please send in those stories. You know, you must know one ghost story, or don't be embarrassed about it, you know. If you don't want your name appearing on my channel, it won't be said, but I'll read the story out. So please send them in. You know, it's getting good coverage, this channel now. Over 100 people have watched the last one, episode 6. So please send your stories in. The email address is at the front credits, and the credits which are going to come up now. Anyway, like I said, the next episode is episode 8, which will be a Christmas episode. I'll be working on that soon, but it will not, even if it's done, It will not be appearing on my channel until Christmas week this year. It's a special for Christmas week, something for you for you to look forward to. What date on Christmas week? I don't know, but it will be out on Christmas week, episode 8. And then after that, there's 2 more episodes to go, and that is James Higgins' Mysterious Universe done and dusted. 2 months after that, there'll be a new James Higgins' Mysterious something or other. I've got a name in mind, but obviously I'm keeping that to myself, you know. Anyway, thank you very much for watching episode 7. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to leave any comments and ask me about some of the stories, please leave comments. You know, I try my best to answer all the comments as fast as I can, you know. But sometimes won't be answered straight away, but I like to leave it. I do like to answer as many comments as I can. But obviously, the more subscribers as it gets bigger and bigger, this channel, hopefully, it will be. I won't be able to answer all the comments then if it's going to get bigger. But I want it to get bigger and bigger. We're on 134 subscribers now. I want it to get to 500, loads more than that as well. So spread the word. James Higgins, Open World, and spread the word about James Higgins' Mysterious Universe. Thank you very much. Bye. Bye.